Initiating system. System 1 loaded.
We are one. We are a legion. Break the system of corruption. Fight with your mind, anonymous. Freedom. Justice. Liberty. Hope. Love. Truth. Anonymous.
Dear Fritanga, most of the gamers don't care about your kiddie level peasant who eats milky beans for 500 years. I don't need your PS4 or Xbox dildo infection. I have a PC and console, so what would I need for an XSOC 1X? Aren't you the cocky one yourself? I have a PC, so I'm fine, no one cares these days. You are a level 1 gamer and no one cares if someone is cancerous or toxic towards you. The only thing I have ever needed are 2 consoles, a PC and some portable games. I am not obligated to protect these games or eat your ideology for breakfast or cake. I could care less because of how old I am. I don't need any money from CoonTube because money from here is mostly a bullshit thing. It's a waste of time earning money as a content creator on CringeTube or anywhere else. It's not a bad thing to play on anything. You're trying to win a losing battle without actually doing any research on what was going on. I like Gay Station 4 and I would probably only get a 360. Minecraft is not what I'm interested in these days. There are hundreds of games across these platforms. We all have enough. I would only get an Xbox One for Scalebound. I am not here to pretend that I don't care, but I don't care either way on PS4 because I have a good number of friends who play on PS4 and PC as well as Nintendo Switch. How is Morganadays upset about anything? He is not even venting in his tweets. He doesn't care. It was an unscripted video about how stupid the gaming community can be. You're probably the biggest fanboy over popular games that have had bad frame rates. There is always problems in video games. The console war is dead. It has been dead for many years because most of us don't care. I am not an elitist or anything. I am a gamer like you, but you need to learn actual facts about these platforms. How does this not benefit a console gamer when it comes to PlayStation Plus when you're paying Games Pass? Gamers as adults don't need to go near children who play games. I don't think you're all kids, but I think you're all trying to validate a culture that actually has kids who play games. We play games that we're interested in. Us gamers don't care either way. The only one who cares about the console or PC war is you and people who want to validate a nerd culture. Kiddie games don't mean anything. Kiddie games are about playing the video game same as any kind of violent video game. You're angry over something that is so ridiculous that you have to try and eat people with your own anal face for breakfast. You need to firstly do more research on these things. I have no frustration because I'm playing these games for fun and hilarity. While you have your own stupidity about earning money on CoonTube because it's designed against you as a creator and everyone else. It's even designed to fuck over transgender people who are not prepared for things, especially at VidCon. Sony does care about certain things, and I'm sure Xbox does as well, but there are games I'm interested in. Have the same game each day, open world, closed beta. I'm fine with Nintendo and PlayStation because I'm barely interested. I'm a weeb too, but a more logical one. I love my PC as much as everything else. I don't need an Xbox or PS4 dildo sphere anyway. And I'm currently getting used to VR on PC and PS4. I've only started this year. I'm fine with just one game on Xbox because you were okay with paying $90 a year. I ask you as a gamer, why do you even care about crossplay? I love crossplay and I'm fine with playing with other gamers. I am capable for defending my position. You're almost acting like the vegans when you say you can't defend your position. I can debunk you pretty much on my own. Whether I'm a nerd or not, you're still in it for money and I'm not. I'm in it for the fun of YouTube because I'm a YouTube old foot as far as YouTube is concerned. The only thing that is important is the message I'm sending you. I'm a PS4 player and I'm not toxic in real life as I am online. Why didn't you mention what happened last generation? What they were doing to casual gamers? Both sides obviously have bad practices, but you're also validating AAA titles and the titles of other games. PC will always be a free platform as I've played it for many years, so I don't need to play Fortnite. I am a small channel because I am not in this for the money, I am in this for fun. Earning money from this is like flying to YouTube shop and demanding that you need something. I care less about earning money on YouTube than you do, because earning money is like earning virtual currency that only goes somewhere if you take it out of the bank. I am dyslexic as well, but I don't need to make any excuses for a console war that has been happening and is pretty much dead in the water. We're carrying on with something that causes much division anyway. People post funny tweets because they don't care for anything else otherwise. We're all biased against things as well. The only thing left is to know what games are shit and what games are enjoyable for everyone else. Men and women do things outside of the whole sphere you call a gaming world. Because it's a fantasy, it's not about defending ideologies or defending games or any other company. Video games are about entertainment, they are not about shoving an Xbox dildo or a PS4 one up your ass because it wasn't designed for that. Sure, people play dating sims, but do you know why? Because us men and some women don't actually feel the need to even date online or in real life anymore. It's a ridiculous notion and a popular one that you have to. Only thing that matters is your independence from the rest of society as well as someone else's. In the next number of years. These games were last generation and aren't bad. You have the same thing for PS2 classics. I'm less concerned about this these days other than people like the bully hunters. I have nothing against you as a person and you made some good points. But the reason why most people are ignoring this because a lot of gamers have this already and they know how to access it through emulation. Emulation is nothing new, but it gives us the chance to put apps on portable systems when we couldn't do that at one point. Each and every human on this planet deserves this right despite what you say, even if they are gamers on casual ones. Anonymous only leaves the message because in some cases you won't understand any other way other than what you say online must be taken as a fact. It isn't always a fact. PC has problems and people do talk about them, but the fact of the matter is that I enjoy PC despite the problems and the holes in the Windows 7, 8 and 10 system has. These holes in the system obviously make it vulnerable for gamers. And I'm not a hacker, I'm a common activist like everyone. I want women to drop the feminism because women do better in their lives without it. There are separated families, homelessness, buskers on the street trying to earn a living as well. But you're sitting there on your high horse having expectations of someone who cares less about the gaming community. I have no ideology for the games I play though, I'm a nerd like you. But I'm less inclined to join this left or right narrative of being a feminist as well as being a liberal. I'm an activist in my daily life because I know what I want now after getting off retard pills that don't work for the average sane human. For someone like me who has a mental disability, it doesn't work because I know I am a sane person. My atheism is keeping me that way and my belief in others. I don't hate content randomly from strangers because I know that this is enjoyable. You could even call me a mutant teenage ninja turtle anarchist by the way as well because I made my own server for that. I'm also my own writer as well, but I'm not in support of other writers unless they're enjoyable. But creating a story in a video game is more important than division. And I don't mind if you criticize games or other gamers. But this console war is over, it always will be over to a weebly nerd like me. Because the only thing I'm interested in is self-improvement in my daily life. I'm already pushed by other people to do that. I'm not going to get mad at you for stupid things though. But you've got to understand that for most of us nerds, weebs and everything else, it's been over for many years now. And I'm not concerned with this. The only thing I'm concerned about is when women aren't ready or confident enough to play video games. And men as well, so the only thing you do is compete with them online. It may have been just one video, but I'm only in this for fun. It's my time off, not my time on to rant about things that don't mean anything to the whole entire world. Even your own stupidity makes you unaware of certain things in many different countries. We already have racism, radical people with a complex to divide others. Whether you're on some kind of drug or not doesn't matter either. Nerds don't always need to even think about other games. Yet you're making a 30-minute video over a console war that has been over for years. It'll always be over for nerds, weebs and everyone else. Because it isn't designed to be for someone who faps or has sex with a billion ladies with huge boobs. Either way, I understand that is a problem, but the only way to fix that is to be independent from other companies. You're paying for an Xbox service as well, and I'm still not going to use the Windows 10 store to buy games because there's already hundreds of places to buy games. But everyone has views on everything. What about the bullying that came towards Blair White for choosing her own diet? I don't completely hate vegans, but I see their stupidity and assumptions as well as any other group or movement. As long as you're taking care of yourself, you're a man who follows his own principle, then you won't need to worry about buying any game that isn't for you. Many games have given us false promises, and seeing that every day annoys the average gamer or the consumer to the bone. But the fact of the matter is, in modern life you choose where the money goes for your games and your life as well. Earning money on YouTube is a waste of time. It's designed against you as a content creator. I'm obviously ranting towards you in a way as well, but the matter is that I'm fine with being a nerd and weeb. You're obviously not fine with it. You only mentioned one video, it's the summer. It's something we do as gamers, it's like a holiday for us as nerds. I am also working on my future as a human being too. I'm not going to run around looking for milky beans like every other English person. I know what's funny and what isn't for myself. Every human deserves privacy and liberty like anyone else. You're already earning money these days. You're not even doing anything at the moment other than dividing people over video games and cross-platform. It's going to happen one day, but I'm fine with what I have because I know that I'll always enjoy movies, video games and other cultures and comics. And no, this isn't because I'm agreeing with the president all the time. I agree with him on most things anyway. I agree as much with the conservatives in retaining cultural norms and stopping unhealthy lifestyles. Eating vegan food is fine with me as eating a burger I made myself. The fact of the matter is I'm not always against everything and everyone in this modern age. The only thing most people care about these days is becoming independent from everything, and personally I don't feel that need to earn money to play video games or earn money on YouTube. The only place I'm interested in earning money for is my career as a musician, composer, creator. Other than that I don't intend to even try earning any cents on here because I'm fine with my own education and learning. I am part of a collective, not part of a video game conspiracy to eat 20 million people in a video game. I like violent video games and many other kinds. Some women don't, some men don't, which is fine with me, but you can't expect everyone to be aligned with everything you say. A gamer isn't going around trying to rape someone in a video game. They aren't here to do that, and unless they do that kind of thing in real life, then it's justified to troll them or do other things. I'm fine being obligated with my family, cousins, aunts, uncles and everyone else in my life, even if they don't agree with what I'm deciding to do. No one should be banned or taken off for being rude, obnoxious or some kind of retard online. It is not a toxic culture you enter into, it is a natural culture of people who just play games for fun. And that's the only thing I think that should be the intention. Whether anyone or anybody is allowed to play whatever they want to. I understand what PlayStation was for and what Xbox was for. If it's a problem, then we should become games testers for companies. This is a good plan for everyone who is a weeb and a nerd. PlayStation has enough games, Xbox has enough games, Nintendo does as well. I'm fine with pretty much playing last generation games as well as any other ones. And I don't take everything as factual or evidential, I take things as I go. I am just saying it's a waste of time to get into these arguments for nerds, weebs or anyone else. Because we know what we enjoy. But good luck to you in making funny content anyway. You're not a huge problem for the community like anyone else. I just think you have some things wrong in your statements. I don't need Xbox games or PS4 games to make me happy. And I've not no interest in feminism or anything else aimed to destabilize society. Never ban anything you're against, it doesn't make any sense to do that. Because as soon as we do, we're going to create a massive bunch of entitled people that will become more lazy than anyone else. I know what I want in my real life. Thank you very much. So good day to you for now. Enjoy your life as you bring some fun into your YouTube videos.